from the Shrine Auditorium in Los Angeles, the 26th Annual Grammy Awards.
And the Grammy goes to...
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 The Grammy goes to...
Hi there! This video is sponsored by me and my webcomic Blank Cartridge, which is available for free right now on Webtoon. We are slowly reaching 2000 subscribers and it's mind-blowing. I am also thankful that you're leaving so many positive comments about it under the videos. Have in mind that it's just the beginning. If you don't know the story yet, I would recommend to check it out. Thank you! So, folks, we now have the winners of this year's 67th Grammys. This year, a record was set with over 16,000 members participating in the voting process. For years, the Grammy Awards have faced criticism for a lack of diversity. However, this year has demonstrated that many people still value this event and recognize its significant cultural impact, not just on the music industry, but also in social discussion. And let's be honest, the current situation in the United States and around the world, but especially in the United States, has had a strong impact on this year's Grammys. Creative industry fighting with AI lobbying, the economic crisis, deepening social inequalities, enormous fires in Los Angeles, and you know, this guy and that guy, all of them. Not that the Grammys have never been political before, but Trevor Noah's opening speech left no illusions.
You know, it's often said that in the darkest times, the best of humanity shines through, and the people of Los Angeles right now are a perfect example of that. So tonight, we decided we're not just going to be celebrating our favorite music, we're also celebrating the city that brought us so much of that music. I don't know if you know this, there's been a few changes in Washington, so I'm going to enjoy tonight because this may be my last time I get to host anything in this country.
This year's Grammys were heavily influenced by the historic wildfires that ravaged Los Angeles. The devastating event left its mark on the ceremony, with musical performances and fundraisers throughout the show paying tribute to the tragedy. There had been even uncertainty about whenever the show, often referred to as Oscars for Music, would proceed as scheduled on Sunday. Artists performed on stage in memory of all of those who lost something in these fires. Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga, Red Hot Chili Peppers, etc. LA firefighters also took the stage during announcing the best album of the year. And moving away to other political statements, Keys made a very strong statement on the current politics in the States when she accepted the Dr. Dre Global Impact Award. This is not the first time to shut down the diversity of voices. We've seen on the stage talented, hardworking people from different backgrounds with different points of view, and it changes the game. DEI is not a threat, it's a gift. For years, the Grammys have faced accusations of being overly political. On the one hand, if artists completely ignore societal issues, the public would likely criticize them, saying, "Who cares about Grammys? It's just celebrities patting themselves on the back while living in their own bubble." While it's undeniable that many artists possess significantly more privilege than the average person, particularly in the US, where social inequality and capitalism prevail, events like this provide them with a platform to express some certain values and address some issues that I think are pretty important for all of us. Of course, what would the Grammys be without controversy? Let's go through them quickly, shall we? It's almost a tradition for Kanye to end up in every possible tabloid with his crap. Kanye on his Instagram before the Grammys unfolded everyone except Taylor Swift, returning to his narrative from years ago and the unfamous Taylor vs Kanye beef that started at the MTV VMA Award in 2009.
VMA Award.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Kanye attended the Grammys with his wife Bianca Censori, where Bianca showed up completely. There are rumors that Kanye really pressured Bianca to do it. Nevertheless, the action itself seems to have brought the expected result. The tabloids jumped on it, and Bianca herself achieved more Google searches than the Grammys, as Kanye himself boasted. Yeah, shocking. Finally, Kanye unfollowed Taylor and followed his wife, Bianca. There were also some doubts as to whether Beyoncé deserved the Album of the Year award. The internet split in a half because of it.
I feel like there's a lot of you saying that Beyonce didn't deserve to win Album of the Year, and I'm here to talk to you about it and give you guys my honest thoughts about this. I truly think it's important to say that Beyonce has had the most nominations in Grammy history. She's won the most Grammys. She's never won Album of the Year until this year with Cowboy Carter. And I think this list of nominees, I think we can all agree is just stacked. And I'm gonna be real, and some people might be mad at me. Personally, I feel like these were her prime albums. Lemonade, Renaissance, all these albums to the left, I feel like were so much better than Cowboy Carter. And I do feel like over the years, they snubbed her time and time and time again. Personally, I feel like her winning Album of the Year was all for her hard work and dedication through all the 25 years of her putting out music. I didn't really connect with Cowboy Carter like I did with all her other albums. And if I were to say Album of the Year, maybe I would have put Brat, or maybe I would have done Billie Eilish. At the end of the day, that's just my opinion. You might completely disagree with me. Could have gone to any of these albums, and I feel like we would have been here fighting tooth and nail and being like, it deserved, this album deserved, no,
Perhaps the biggest source of confusion among fans about this category was the close-up look at the Billie Eilish emotions and the fans' insinuations of how devastated she is that she didn't win a single statuette this year. This disappointment was so huge that the artists themselves had to release a statement on their social media. In this case, Billie's brother Phineas. But moving away from the controversy, this year's Grammys show its claws. It's time to take a walk through the most iconic moments of the event. Personally, had a lot of my favorite moments. Let's start with a Charli XCX performance. Charli, as always, put on a show and did it in her own style, and despite what other things, Brad Summer is still going strong. Another iconic moment was Kendrick Lamar's win for Not Like Us, which is the first diss track to ever win at the Grammys. The track is aimed at Drake, and the fact that the most powerful and juicy part of the diss was playing during the awards ceremony made the whole thing even more triumphant. Kendrick came back with 5 statuettes: Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Music Video, Best Rap Song, and Best Rap Performance. Lady Gaga also dropped a bombshell by releasing her new song Abracadabra, referring to the style and vibe of her early career. When you see your conservative mom who is outraged by this video, it means that real Lady Gaga is back. Accepting the award for pop duo with Bruno Mars, Lady Gaga closed with words of affirmation and love for the trans and queer community. These words were directed towards the decision of Trump, who signed executive orders declaring that the US government will recognize only 2 that are not changeable. Category of Best New Artist, the statuette was awarded to Chaperone. Despite what some may have insinuated from my last video, I am genuinely pleased with this decision. I believe no one else deserved this award more than Chappelle. In her acceptance speech, she spoke about an important issue, which is very close to my heart: the exploitation of small artists for the benefit of large companies and record labels. I told myself if I ever won a Grammy and I got to stand up here in front of the most powerful people in music, I would demand that labels and the industry profiting millions of dollars off of artists would offer a livable wage and healthcare, especially to developing artists. And that's what my previous video was for. Chappelle makes her values quite clear and we all root for her, but a lack of reflection in certain behaviors can cause to give her opponents arguments that she's not true to her values. It's worth being aware of that. But I am very grateful for this conversation. I would extend this not only to the music artists, but to all artists. Unfortunately, creative industries are the most susceptible to this form of exploitation, even though they often bring the most profit to their employers. Very often they are employed on much worse terms, even though they do the same work, if not more. Often, circumstances force them to work as freelancers because companies do not want to hire artists on a permanent basis, and the situation with AI unfortunately make it worse. The last, probably the most beautiful moment was where Doechii received her first Grammy for Rap Album of the Year and went on the stage with her mom. In her speech she said, "I know that there is some black girl out there right now and I want to tell you it is possible. Don't let anyone put any stereotypes on you. You are exactly where you need to be right now, and I am a testament to that." It feels like a movement of art. Authenticity wins, vulnerability wins. Doechii has been sharing her life and work on YouTube for many years. Her channel features a series of vlogs from a few years ago where she presented her life and various struggles, and this video from 2020 seems like a perfect wrap-up of her career.
Oh, I got fired today. I don't give a fuck, to be honest. Either way, I'm gonna be straight. I think tomorrow, I'm just gonna go to a whole bunch of like studios and like ask if they have any internships open, and also just like ask questions. Like I don't fucking know. I'm just gonna go in studios. What else? Motherfucking record label companies. Like I'm just gonna go in and ask. Who gives a fuck? Like this, I have nothing to lose. I literally have nothing to lose. I have no place. I have no job. I have no children. I have. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Who fucking cares? I'm just gonna do it. I'll let you know how that goes.
What about you? What did you think of this year's Grammys? Share it in the comments, and I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and maybe subscribe if you want. See ya!